Hey YouTube, I wanted to make this video and explain the wealthy mindset and the differences between the wealthy, the middle class, and the poor mindset. Because when you break it down, it's just a matter of what people think and how they act with their money that makes them poor, wealthy, middle class. And I wanted to just go ahead, I'll give an example. Somebody who makes, say, $2,000 a month and their expenses that they have to pay are going to be $1,500 a month. Right? So you come out with cash flow of $500. And that's pretty much just how you figure that out. You subtract your income minus your expenses. What's left over is your cash flow. Alright, so if you're not aware of income statements and balance sheets, we have an income statement here, which shows your income and your expenses. And you have a balance sheet, which shows assets and liabilities. Alright, so assets are something that puts money in your pocket over and over and over again every single month, whether you work or not. And a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket every month, whether you work or not. So it's going to be a little bit different if a bank looks at it, because they may consider your house an asset, but the part where you have to pay every single month would really classify it as a liability. And those are just some key things that you can pick up from readings on Robert Kiyosaki. And he has a lot of good books out, a lot of good stuff. So I would definitely recommend reading it, and I've attached a link for you to check him out. Alright, so the first thing is you look at your income or what you have left. You say, alright, I have $500 left. What am I going to do with that? Now the poor mindset says, I have $500. What can I buy for $500? Maybe I can go out to eat. Maybe I can go shopping. I can get new shoes. I can get a new gun, or whatever. So you buy it in cash that one time. You take your income, it goes to an expense, and it's gone. Now you have it, you own it, and the way that you think about it is it's mine because I paid for it in full. Nothing wrong with that, but that's the poor mindset. The middle class mindset says, all right, I've got $500, so I can spend $200 or $300 on a car payment, and I go spend payments on a four-wheeler or whatever. And you take that $500 and make payments every single month on something maybe a little bit nicer, but you're going to take your income, that's going to go to a liability, because that liability is something that takes money out of your pocket month after month after month. And then at the end of the month, that $500 is gone. Even if you lose your job, you lose your income, whatever happens, the money that you have to pay for, you have to pay that $500 or however much. It's a liability because you have to pay it whether you make it or not. Now, that's going to be a middle class mindset. If you want the wealthy mindset, you've got to take your income and say, all right, I have $500. Let me buy an asset. And an asset is something that is going to put money in your pocket every single month, whether you work or not. So for an example of an asset, you've got dividends, you've got interest-bearing accounts, you've got CDs, they don't pay much. Real estate, where you have rental properties. If you have equity in a business, whatever happens, that you're making money, whether you work or not. Stocks, options, whatever you're doing. I guess options is an example. So you take the income and you buy an asset. Now you own the asset, and what the asset does for you is it pays you money every month. So let's say you took the $500 and you got, let's say, 1% back every month on that $500. All right, so now that you've put $500 into an asset, that $500 is going to yield $5 per month. Now that's not much, it's not going to pay your bills, but that's actually 1% a month is 12% in a year, which is a whole lot better than savings accounts or CDs or bonds, anything like that. So you get that $5. Well, you continuously do that. You can see the different pattern here. You spend it on an expense, it's gone. You spend it on a liability, it's gone. You buy an asset which you own, and it pays you, and it just cycles around every month. You keep putting 500 in there, then next month you'll have 10 come back. And the point is, when you buy assets, use your income, you buy assets, you're going to buy things that pay you back, and then at the end of the cycle, once you figure out, hey, I need $1,500 to live. Okay, well, what have you got to do to get $1,500 coming in, whether you work or not? That's when you get out of the rat race. But you can also have liabilities. You can go out and get that $200 or $300, $500 car payment, whatever you want, but get assets to pay for it. So it kind of only makes sense if you're going for the wealthy mindset to buy liabilities and get your assets to pay for it. So whether you work or not, you're going to pay bills that are going to come whether you work or not. So I hope you guys got some value out of this, and I'm going to post some more videos. So just stay tuned.